Hi, I'm Doug Peddicord, Executive Director of the Association of Clinical Research Organizations. Our member companies provide a wide range of specialized services across the entire spectrum of development for new drugs, biologics, and medical devices. With more than 75,000 employees, ACRO member companies conduct over 11,000 clinical trials involving nearly 2 million research participants in 115 countries each year. Today, our members provide the backbone for global drug development. I recently had the pleasure of sharing our unique perspective at an FDA hearing about modernizing clinical trials. We began our statement with a discussion of the FDA's Critical Path Initiative white paper, which was issued in 2004. We noted that some real progress has been made on the building blocks for the clinical research enterprise, like the development of biomarkers and electronic data standards. But we expressed our concern that developing new medical products continues to be costly, time-consuming, and unproductive. So today there is much discussion about what the FDA can do to promote innovation. There are some ideas that have been talked about for years, like simplifying the informed consent process, moving toward a risk-based regulatory approach, expanding coordination with the EMA and other regulators, and encouraging the use of central IRBs to speed the startup of trials. But ACRO made two specific suggestions that we believe could help spur innovation. First, it has been 8 years since the Critical Path white paper. We think it would be useful for the agency to undertake an audit or evaluation on the progress made to date. The audit, perhaps conducted by the Government Accountability Office, should address questions like, in the past 8 years, how has the agency advanced innovation in the conduct and oversight of clinical trials, and supported the testing of more new drugs, biologics, and devices? Specifically, how have several FDA public-private collaborations addressed the priorities, the opportunities for new and better and faster ways to develop new medical products that were outlined in the Critical Path white paper? Because there is no formalized process whereby industry can bring proposals for innovative drug development projects to the FDA, nor any possibility of securing enforceable agreements with the agency concerning the execution of experimental approaches, industry has remained reluctant to risk expensive development programs based only on the informal assurances offered by FDA officials. And actual testing of new approaches to the science of drug development have been stymied. So ACRO offered a second recommendation, that the FDA appoint a Chief Innovation Officer who should have broad authority to approve innovative approaches to drug development so that industry can be comfortable experimenting within an appropriate, agreed-upon regulatory framework. Specifically, the FDA should develop an accelerated development pathway, similar to the accelerated approval pathway, which has been useful in approving new drugs. We all want drug development to be cheaper, faster, and more productive. It's what's in the best interest of patients, providers, and regulators. There's been some progress in developing basic building blocks for the development enterprise, but we think now is the time for bold leadership. We look forward to working with the FDA to bring our suggestions to fruition as we look to bring vital medical products to patients. I would encourage you to view our full testimony at acrohealth.org and to follow us on Twitter at ACROHealth. Thank you.